Thanks for staying with us. So joining us on this show now is to tell us more about Color of Well-Being. He's the Executive Director, Institute of Counseling in Nigeria, Dr. Tolu Oko-Igaire, a friend of the house, I would say. Welcome back.
Thank you for
Good to have you.
It's
And
good
also
to be
we
here.
have the founder, the Dew Center. Welcome with us, Omon Anenih, to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Good to have you on. So tell us, what's this Color of Well-Being? What is it about? Let's start with that. I don't know who would like to go first. You want to start? Tell us, what is that about?
So, Colors of Well-Being is an event that has been organized.
Omon, what's the idea that brought about this Colors of Well-Being?
Okay, so Dr. Tolu mentioned in her video the stats that a very good number, actually a worrying number of women experience burnout in the workplace. And one of the key reasons I would say is because lots of people are going through challenges that they don't necessarily know and they're not necessarily encouraged to talk about, and they don't necessarily have the tools to deal with and to cope with those stresses of everyday life and work and entrepreneurship and running a business. So the reason this event was put together is to basically create a platform for lots of different experts to come together and have conversations around the issue of burnout itself, but also the solutions, possible solutions, as well as the sessions, the talks, the panels. There will be lots of activities, so there'll be things like massages, there'll be some yoga classes, there'll be like little bite-sized experiences that you can have on the day, and hopefully takeaways that you can begin to introduce on a more sustainable way.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you seek to achieve with this event that is coming up? What's the end goal for you and for the participants that will be coming?
The primary objective, I would say, would be awareness, first of all, just having a conversation around these issues, conversations around mental health issues that affect women, conversations around the demands and the stresses of work. So it doesn't necessarily need to be in a cooperative environment. Whether you're an entrepreneur or business owner, there are inherent stresses that we need to talk about. A lot of women feel that they need to have it all, as we say, and you need to be superwoman. So you chest it and you chin it and you don't talk, we put on our makeup and we act like we're not stressed. So this is an opportunity to really just let go and relax and be yourself around like-minded women, many of whom would have shared similar experiences, and for us to learn from each other. Right. And for me, primarily, just saying that it's okay not to be okay, and here are the tools that can help along the way.
Amazing. So, Dr. Tolu, so my question is to you. The theme is the impact of burnout on women within the workforce, challenges and solutions. Why the focus on women?
So as women, I think we carry a lot of burdens, expectations from the society, and we've been conditioned, right from while we were young that, we need to act in a certain way. So a lot of us have stress, like Omon said, and we just act like it's normal, it's part of our lives, So this is an opportunity to probably look inward and just take care of yourself. In the midst of all the chaos, the societal expectation, the responsibility towards family, work, you have to be the chick, the babe, the mom, all of these things, you have to juggle everything together. So you are looking for yourself in the midst of all of this. In a lot of cases, when I see my client that have existential crisis, asking themselves, who am I? What is going on in my life? Even a lot of them that are depressed. You notice that by the time we begin to explore, what is happening to them is they are looking for themselves in the midst of all the chaos. So they are like, what happened to the Tolu that used to be this? What they don't even know. So what we are looking at in this event is you being able to find yourself in the midst of all the chaos. Sometimes I go out as little as going out to eat in maybe a fine restaurant, and I want to eat and I'm thinking about my daughter. I need to, this food is nice. How can I be eating without my, So we are like that. We'll be conditioned that way. And so in a lot of cases, we just take care of every other person and leave ourselves behind. So we are saying, come out. a lot of things are going on with you that you are not aware of. Can you just come out and take care of yourself for a second?
So let me stay on you for a minute, because as a keynote speaker at this event, what's that key thing you like everybody to leave with? What's that key message you want to deliver on the day of the event?
So at the end of the day, I want you to come out of that place knowing who you are, becoming self-aware, loving yourself, because you can't give from an empty vessel. What you do not have, you cannot give. So a lot of cases we are angry, we are giving emptiness. Why we even think we are giving? Because inside we are empty. So I want you to come to this event and be filled up, thrive, take care of yourself, enjoy yourself for a moment. You know, find yourself, be self-aware, become a better version of yourself with more self-esteem, more self-confidence when you are leaving that program.
Yeah. So let me ask, what caliber of people are we expecting at this event, and what does it take to be a part of this?
Well, the event really is targeted at any woman who is working or running a business, right? So an entrepreneur, a business owner, an employee in the workforce, a tech babe. It caters to that entire spectrum. And, you know, it's called Colors of Well-Being because we come in all shapes and sizes, all colors, all shades, and everyone's welcome.
Yeah, so what does it take to be a part of it?
Well, it's, you just need to sign up. It's colorsofwellbeing.com. Just go online and then you click to register. It's pretty straightforward.
Dr. Tolu again, workforce. Do you think that the work environment is geared towards helping women, you know, with this? Yeah, do you think
so?
We're doing
A recent research says that 8 out of 10 employees, 8 out of 10, this is even in America, says they are going to experience burnout in 2024. 8 out of 10. Now, think of Nigeria. Think of Lagos. Think of an environment where
10 out of 10.
you have to wake up and, you know, fight like 10 battles before you even get to work, right? So you can imagine what that is doing to you. So you get to work and you are just present. And that is why you see there are a lot of presenteeism. You know, presenteeism is when you are there, but you are not there. In fact, it's better you are not even there in the first place. But we have to show up. So you are showing up, and you are just giving maybe 10 or 20% of your capacity because of the things that you are dealing with. So we are saying that, you know, are the organizations doing enough? They are trying. I don't know.
Do they understand it?
Do they get it? You can do better. You can prioritize, because all of this we are talking about is about mental health, right? Without mental health, there's no physical health. A lot of leave of absence, sick leave, as a result of unresolved emotional, behavioral issues, you know, psychological issues that people are dealing with. And then we are saying that deal with this. If you are more aware, like recently we launched a platform, you know, saying, you know, bring your organizational members to this place. Let them get, you know, therapy. When you talk about therapy, they feel like, oh, we don't need it. Oh, we are not mad.
Yes.
You think we understand, but we still don't. So I feel like, I'm in the best position to tell you if organizations are even doing well when it comes to mental health, because we campaign from one organization to the other. And I tell you that they don't even know this, like you said. They don't understand what you are talking about. They tell you, we do EAP, we do HMO, and we are saying it's
beyond that.
It's beyond that. Giving people the platform to be able to walk into a safe space and say, you know, this is what I'm going through. Can I talk about it? Every organization should have a counseling office.
But there's a thinking that, listen, life happens.
Yeah.
Nobody's a smooth ride. Things will happen. There'll be ups, there'll be downs. So when you keep finding ways to buffer it, you're not living. Life is about good times, bad times, stressful times, great times. So you're supposed to be a complete person. So that's the mentality people feel like, all this doing therapy,
cuddling,
you're just giving something in that's not there. That's the mentality a lot of people have. So how would you speak?
But that's wrong. That's wrong. You see, what you are just saying is true, but are you going to be stressed? Are you going to be exposed to stress? Yes, you will be. But your state of mental health determines how you respond to that stress. You know, so in a lot of cases, it is not the situation that is stressing you that much. It is the way you are responding to it. So two of us we are in the same office. We have a wicked boss, quote. You are coming to work and you are crying. Your heart is beating. The same boss. I'm coming to work and I'm being myself. So it is the state of my mental health that will help me to react to that situation the way I am doing. And this is why it is very important. So balancing is taking care of your mental health.
We have to wrap up. Let me let
I love
Omon
that
just tell
you
us.
use the word balance and looking after yourself, seeking therapy, self-care and all of that doesn't stop life from happening. It doesn't stop for you from living or having a variety of experiences, but it just equips you better to cope with them and just get the absolute best out of any experience.
Yeah.
So it literally can be pouring with rain, and as you said, two people have the same situation but take two completely different things out of it. I'm thinking it's raining, that's wonderful. So the plants in my garden are going to bloom. And somebody else is thinking, oh my goodness, my hair is going to get wet.
Yes.
So, same experience,
Yeah.
but two different mindsets.
Just remind us once again the day, time, venue, the whole works.
Yeah.
For those who just
So
joined.
it's on July 20th, and it's in well, it's pretty much all day, and it's in
Center Point.
Center Point.
Yeah.
Center Point.
Okay, that's all we can take. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having
And I hope you guys are able to get the therapy that you need, the well-being, the colors of wellness. I love that. I really love that concept. Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.